Hi, we are students at North High and we want to tell you about our journalism program.
It's lifting voices both here in school and in our community. We sat down with Charmaine Nero to share our story.
Just before 1:30 in the afternoon.
That's the bell. Why don't you grab a seat, please?
Journalism students at North High take their seats in a room surrounded by inspiration.
How are we doing today?
As longtime educator Sam Wilbur
Here's what we got today, okay?
teaches the life lessons of being a student
Ayana, what do we got?
and a journalist.
So research that, let me know what you need. Well, I've been teaching at North High for 8 years. I got my degree in journalism from the U of M, and I wanted to bring that to our school because we didn't have a journalism class at the time.
It's a passion project for Wilbur.
I wanted to get cameras in the hands of students so they could start doing that and start telling their own stories.
Stories seen in the Twin Cities news cycle every day. They're sharing from their own vantage.
Well, a lot of stories get told about North Minneapolis, but rarely are those stories told by people from North Minneapolis or especially the youth.
Yo, my name is Deani. And my name is Taywan.
For student journalist Deani
I got some questions.
and Tay, who balances being a part of the North High Polars on the field
Let me know when you're ready.
and this team off. The path to journalism wasn't always a straight shot.
During football last year, I saw them taking pictures.
He thought
It would be nice to take pictures at games and stuff like that if I'm never in it or partaking in that.
students here don't only report within the walls of this classroom. Their work is published in the local paper.
When someone in this class has like an opinion, you know, you can write a story about it and really make some change because all the stories we write get published on North News.
7 years ago, Kenzie O'Keefe came from Pillsbury United and asked if anyone would be interested in partnering with North News to start a journalism class at North High. And so I jumped at the opportunity.
You guys want to go take photos of the game today?
Standing in this classroom brings back memories for Jayla Hansen, a reporter for North News.
I graduated in 2018. I took Mr. Wilbur's class, I think as an elective.
After finishing college at an HBCU in Louisiana, the 22-year-old returned to her hometown.
I came home because, one, I have kind of that passion. North Minneapolis isn't really portrayed in a positive light. When I was young, I also internalized those same narratives.
Now Hansen helps the students share their own voices, tackling tough topics.
The last one I did, I just finished it. It's about vaping.
Mental health.
I've had friends in the past that have really dealt with wanting to commit suicide.
And the tragic murder of their classmate and standout football star, Deshaun Hill.
It was just a really rough time. It was hard to process. It was hard to accept.
Difficult, especially with how everything went and turned out.
But even through a collective loss, there are lessons learned and taught.
We bring the humanity to those stories. It's not just a student was shot, someone's best friend is gone, someone's friend is gone. You have an entire school who is still grieving the loss.
As these students stand on the front lines of history,
We want to get them to get experience in the field that they can use to further their careers.
they're proving the time is always now to dream big.
I want to be an international journalist.
My goal would be the NFL.
With the power of storytelling through their own lens.
Nobody tells you what stories to write. It's about what you want to write from your heart.
I just hope that whatever story that they're willing to tell, it's something that they're proud of.
Charmaine Nero, KARE 11 News.
Such an incredible group of kids. North High teacher Sam Wilbur says he hopes to take the students on a trip to New York to visit photography agencies so they can get connected and get ready for their next steps.